Okay, so the first time I ever did stand up was in like high school, and my teacher was like, "I'm gonna see you on the Tonight Show one day." So I flew him out. John Johnson is extremely funny, but personally, what I find the most funny thing about him is that every time I watch any sort of new stand up that he does, he always has more hair. Okay, so the story behind this picture is that the kid in front of you found a 1914 wheat penny under like a tile in the house. So he posted that onto Reddit, and then the father gets a DM about someone willing to give their entire coin collection to his son. And now his son has like a ton of different wheat pennies, a ton of rare coins, and there he is, just sitting there smiling. I beat bulimia and lost 75 pounds in the process. I also became a personal trainer, and it's been less than a year. Holy cow. Wow, that's a pretty intense transformation. That's awesome, but it doesn't beat some of the transformations that I've seen from you guys that you send me on Instagram. Like, I'm saying, yeah, this woman, she did a good job. I'm in her corner, but she ain't y'all. My freshman year roommate sat me down day one and was like, "Yo, heads up, I'll be bringing lots of girls and maybe even some guys to the dorm this year, so if that scares you, grow up cause this ain't high school." Life is funny because anyway, he brought one girl back the whole year and now they're married. Aw, look at this. This man was ready to take over the world. He was about to lay pipe, and this woman came in and said, "Nope, your pipe is my pipe forever." So, I had a job interview today, and they couldn't offer me the job as another candidate performed better than me. However, they really liked me, and have had funding approved to create a whole role just for me. This literally never happens in the NHS, and I'm so happy. Wow, this woman got a high charisma role and got the job anyway. That is rare. You're either lucky or just extremely personable, and that's really good. That's a nice trait that they saw your value even though you didn't quite make the mark. I really hope that you take advantage of that opportunity because a lot of people wish they'd be in your position. When I was a very small child, my mom used to bury coins in my sandbox, leave huge boot prints in the sand, and tell me that pirates had come in the night and buried treasure. So look, I'd be out there happily for hours with my little sieve, and my mom got a quiet morning to herself for the price of a handful of pennies. Look, I was always kind of skeptical about Santa, and the Easter Bunny, and the Tooth Fairy, to be honest, because, well, visiting every kid in the world in one night didn't seem reasonable. But the pirates would only visit me, so they were probably real. So that's the story of how I ended up being an archaeologist. How about you? It's funny because I vaguely remember my dad doing the same thing for me. He would stick colored pencils in the ground or put colored pencils in specific areas, and then there'd be clues, I think, or either clues or riddles tied to them, and I'd try to find the treasure. I think I only did that once, and he set it up a second time, but I never solved it, so I don't know where all the quarters were that time. An Indian man traveled from India to Sweden on a bicycle to meet his Swedish wife in 1978. The journey took him 4 months through 8 different countries. Aw, I'm so happy for them, that's great, but I feel sorry for those kids because I'm pretty sure they can't complain about anything in their household. I've started letting my sheep sleep in the bed at night, and she always starts off snuggled under the blanket, and then partway through the night she gets too hot and sticks her little snoot out to get some fresh air. It's so cute, it hurts my heart. Dogs are so good, they're so good. Do you understand the joy anybody, and not even just me, just anybody would feel if they woke up to that every morning? I swear, I think we just found ourselves the new, natural antidepressant, dogs under blankets, and you wake up to their noses poking out of said blankets. Congratulations, your sadness is gone. We can still disagree and still be friends. And for real, that doesn't even have to be political. Personally, I think Donatello is the coolest Ninja Turtle out of the 5, alright? And you can disagree with me, because I want to be your friend, knowing that if you liked any other Ninja Turtle, you wouldn't have friends, so I'm the best you can get. There are 2 drunk men outside my window, and all they're saying is, "No, you're my best friend in the whole world, bro." Back and forth. Hey, so when you were a kid, what was a sign that a kid you knew came from a family that had money? Holy crap, this is so real. My family didn't have too much money growing up, and I just transferred out of a public school, and I got a partial scholarship to go to a private middle school / high school. My parents thought the prices were going to be the same, so I received the same $5 a week for food. We didn't have enough money, so I never wanted to tell my parents that $5 a week just wasn't enough. So I just waited until the end of the school day so that I could just walk to a McDonald's for a $1 McChicken or a McDouble because school lunches were $5 a minimum for a mini plate. So I had 2 friends help me throughout my rough financial time in high school. They saw that I'd never eat at school and basically fed me without pitying me. One friend would order more food than he could eat and then always ask me if I could do him a favor by finishing his food so it doesn't go to waste. The other would do things like, "Hey, I'll bet you lunch if you can't do this," and it'll be something simple like, "You have 3 shots to shoot this paper ball into the trash can," or "Race to drink this water bottle first," or even just, "I'll buy you lunch if you walk to the cafeteria with me." I truly didn't realize too much when I was younger, and I thought they were just rich and careless with their money. It turns out they took notice of the fact that I didn't eat at school. They told me in college that they've always saw me eating nothing at lunch, and when we would hang out after school, I would only buy 1 McChicken/McDouble, and I would always still be asking my friends for 10 cents I needed for the tax. These were the first friends I've made before I even knew the value of money, and they're still 2 of my best friends to this day. A couple weeks ago, Brody made friends with Mogador's police officer, Kevin Love. Officer Love let Brody climb all over the police car and taught him how to turn on the lights. During this time, Brody told him that his birthday party was coming up on July 11th. Not only did Officer Love remember, but surprised him and showed up with a monetary gift. It absolutely made his day. Thank you so much, Officer Love. You're such a special man and a shining example of being intentional. Wow, that's just simply positive. It's all wholesome. It's just all gooey, cute stuff. Officer Love didn't have to go to this kid's birthday party, but he did. This kid, Brody, is going to remember this moment for the rest of his life about how he met a police officer, and the police officer wasn't scary. The police officer was just friendly and wanted to make sure that he had a nice birthday, and that's amazing. That's a moment that he'll never forget. And this, my zesty boys, is just a wholesome, ancient picture of Keanu Reeves running away with the camera he took from a paparazzi guy. And it's been on the internet forever, but I just love seeing it. Anytime I come across it, I smile because it just reminds me how casually cool this dude is. I mean, I would do the same thing, but he actually did it. And look at the smile on his face, just jogging with somebody's $1 million camera. This clip is of a hawk nearly passing out from heat stroke and getting saved by a very nice man. Pick your partners wisely, man. My brother passed away 3 years ago. His girlfriend at the time still calls my mom every day. She's never missed anything my family celebrates, always there whenever anyone needs her. She's literally honoring him as if he was alive, and that's so rare. It really is, because it's not like people don't want to honor those who are important in their lives. I think people like to cope by just separating themselves from the person who passed away. Like, oh man, my girlfriend passed away. I guess I should try to separate myself from the family. I guess I should try to, find somebody new, try to, maybe get a dog or something. But this woman went out of her way to honor her deceased boyfriend's life by including herself in her boyfriend's family. And I hope that she maintains that, and this isn't something that she only does for a year. No, continue to do that, because now you just have an intensely special friendship and connection with these people over someone that you care about. I flew my first flight as an airplane pilot today. I also had the pleasure of flying my parents for the first time. My dad never wanted to fly with me until I flew a jet, and the first thing he says to me once I get out of the plane is, "My back hurts." We didn't even land that hard, Dad. 12-year-old boy builds dumped disabled puppy a Lego wheelchair. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Everybody like that. Everybody like that. That is so creative. I wonder who encouraged him to do that, or if he just did it by himself. If he did that by himself, someone needs to give him an award or a free year's worth of pizza or something. We need to do something for this kid.
This is good. What is this?
What do you think about it?
I don't know. What is it?
It's a strawberry lemonade.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Very, very good.
Doodlebug, an orphaned baby kangaroo, was found abandoned on the side of the road when he walked up to a human, held out his arms, and asked to be picked up. His rescuer later gave him a teddy bear, and he wouldn't stop hugging it. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh. I really hope it's like a baby, girl kangaroo, so it can grow up and put the teddy bear in its pouch. I don't know if that biologically works, but hey, I want that to happen because I live in a cartoon.
Querido Pai amado, te agradecemos, Senhor, pelo dia de hoje. Obrigado por tudo, Senhor. Obrigado por esse dia maravilhoso, por essa mesa farta, por tudo que temos, Pai Santo e Pai amado. Obrigado por nos ter abençoado grandemente, Senhor, e pedimos. Abençoe esse alimento em nome de Jesus. Amém.
Amém.
Okay guys, just real quick, I'm just asking on Snapchat. I'm on a dinner date, and what do I say? He's so cute, and I'm nervous. This is incredible. My mother passed away 9 years ago, and she mentioned she'd be a yellow butterfly for one day. For 9 years, I've memorized every time I see one, and I've never been close enough to touch one. Today, this happened. Happy Mother's Day, Mama.
Sorry, my son drives a motorcycle. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I really am.
It's okay.
Okay.
Hey, accidents happen. Okay.
Yeah, but it would have killed you.
It's okay.
I'm so sorry.
I'm not mad. Okay. I understand you just didn't see me.
No, I didn't.
Okay. It's okay. All right. Things happen. I deal with people like that every day.
Yeah.
You just didn't see me.
I really didn't see
You said you're sorry, and we're good from there. Okay.
Yes.
You said
And my son really does drive a motorcycle.
Okay.
So I would have never done that. I'm so
No,
sorry.
it's all okay, all right? It scared me at first, and then
too.
you were
Me
saying
too.
sorry, and I accept your apology, okay?
I really am
Okay,
sorry.
can you do one thing for me?
What?
Can you just look out for us just a little bit better?
I will.
Okay?
I really do. I don't know what I would have done if I would have hit you.
It's okay.
I'm really
It's
sorry.
okay, all right?
Yeah.
That's why I got the helmet and everything, all
It
right?
still would have got your skin off.
This 99-year-old true crime fan always dreamed about being arrested. When the Dutch police found out that this was on her bucket list, they picked her up, handcuffed her, and threw her in the slammer. She enjoyed every minute of it. I don't get it, but I guess she's not really hurting anybody. I mean, maybe in the Netherlands they have so much low crime that they're willing to sacrifice a cell to her for a couple hours. That's funny, because where I live, they could not afford to do that. But hey, whatever floats your boat. I mean, if it made her happy, she's 99 years old. I'm trying to be 100 years old, you feel me? I'm trying to hit them big 3 digits. So yeah, let her do whatever she wants. And look, she's happy. She's enjoying herself, locked up in a concrete room. My parents invited all of their friends and family to a costume party. Then when people got there, they found out it was actually their wedding. Yeah, we all know that dogs are man's best friend, but what's the golden retriever's best friend? Ducks.
Take the ball. Get him a ball. Get him a ball. Knock him down. Take the ball.
Hey guys, I'm here to remind you that Sarah Michelle Gellar, who played Daphne, and Freddie Prinze Jr., who played Fred in the Scooby-Doo movies, are married in real life and have been for 20 years. It's very rarely that I learn anything while I do these Reddit videos. Like, most of the time I'm familiar with all the posts, or I'm familiar with like the topics that I want to talk about. But this actually caught me off guard. I did not know that they were married during like the creation of that movie all the way up till now. And also, I did not know that the Scooby-Doo movies are pushing 20 years old. Jesus Christ. Yo, wow. My neighbor, who I'd never met, just went out of his way to help me get my car out of the snow so I could get my kids to school, and was just like, I'm from Kenya. We don't let our neighbors struggle. People are just great sometimes, man.
He's thirsty. Do water.
You can tell he's been fed before, huh?
How do I give it water?
Oh, that's amazing. You never seen this girl.
I'm so thirsty. So I gotta tell you, one day I was at the beach and I fed one squirrel. I was surrounded by probably about 300 squirrels.
You became the best friend.
And to end today's wholesome hour, I give you this woman. In 1986, nurse Sandra Clark could not stay with a patient who asked her to stay. When she returned, the patient had died alone. In 2001, she was key in starting a No One Dies Alone program, where volunteers sit with terminal patients who have no one else. The program is now worldwide. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Ailurus, aka Panda Daddy, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. And if you did, let me know in the comments down below, and leave a like if you liked the video. And if you're new to my channel, go ahead and subscribe, fam. What you doing watching videos and not subscribing? And if you're old, make sure to hit that bell so you get these notifications every time. Seriously, go ahead and take a look at this picture. Make sure it looks like that. It says all if you want all of my notifications. Seriously, I had a lot of fun with this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope everybody who wanted it and voted for it is happy. There will be another video at the end of the day. It's going to be a horror stories video. I might even post it at night to make it more spooky-ish. So I hope those who like the horror stories content are excited for that. And as always, gotta thank the Patreon supporters. So thank you to Taki, Bunny Boo, Dustin, Canada Denkplat, Kyle, Hostmar, Keith Myers, Hannah, PixieArt5, Lil Ring Green, Catherine Taylor, Jason, Arolina, Rajan, Clara, John Robinson, Ethan, Vermont, Noob Slur, Trenton Golden, Trojan, Yeetmaster, Arjen, Noah, Brody, Muffy Lou Who, Cleric, Sir Teacup, Immortal EXE, and Trey. Thank you so much for your support. It's greatly appreciated. And if you want to help support the channel in any way, there's two links in the description, one to my merch store and one to my Patreon. Both funds go directly into the channel so we can maintain what's happening here. And as always, stay zesty.